Hello! Welcome to Luck of Fools. That's the name. I know the name of our campaign.
Do you? Do you really?
I I do now. I remember.
I think you might have been hitting the Dr. Pepper a bit hard tonight, man.
That's true. Well, I'm all out, sadly.
Yeah, but you weren't earlier. But you are
That's
now.
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Well, let's get going. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed last week. I know I did. I laughed quite hard at many times, and so we will try our best to not disappoint. And with that, we will get over to our sponsor for the evening. We'll take it away to Lord Grimesborth. Hello! My name is Lord Grimesborth, and I approve this message.
Are you tired of the political turmoil and unrest in Siunan? Are you tired of living in what has become the playground for the idiots in the Luck of
E-
Fools?
Excuse me? I'm not an idiot.
Then move to the city of Grimsboro. Here
Ah,
at,
yes.
here at Grimsboro, we have everything you would ever want in a city. A theater, five-star restaurants, gourmet dining, weekly hunting trips for the men of the nobility, and weekly balls for their youth. Walled off sections between nobility and the rabble. Clear and heavily enforced laws keeping those from rising above their station. If you simply can't make the move, that is unfortunate, but no worries. He will be leaving Siunan in the capable hands of his daughter Elba and son-in-law Arpeggio something another Valentino V. So, join Earl Grimsborth, and help make these cities great again. Back to you, Jared.
Dane.
Yes?
That is great advice. Grimsboro will be one in a million. I can certainly attest. Probably.
Maybe.
And with that, let us get going. Do you want to do the recap? Super
Sure.
fast, Dane.
Sure, super fast. Last time on Luck of Fools. Shay sneaks out to go treasure hunting in the early morning. The rest of the group meets Kane, an elf that appears to be a fanboy of the Luck of Fools, and kind of creeps out everyone. Earl Grimsborough, I cannot say his name because of running bait for so long, announces Fifth and Elba's wedding that same day, Gaston style. Everyone prepares for the wedding. Crumb performs the wedding. Quester Thieves and Grimsborth go off for a private meeting. Teacup is killed and immortalized in Crumb's sacred emblem. The end.
That was a great recap. Well, to start off tonight's session, we will have a quick reminder that Crumb is sitting indisposed in the inn.
Laying
Navare, huh?
laying down
Laying down.
in his
Navare
bed.
is currently a gargoyle, yes, in his bed. Fifth has recently been super excited and married to his beloved. And as he started to overhear um, Quester Thews and Lord Grimesporth speaking, Elba got super excited and couldn't wait any longer to show him things. And so they went off. They went off to bed. They went off to handle their own business, and they left the party early. And Fifth, unfortunately, was not able to overhear what was said by those two suspicious characters. As it stands, we have Kane, who's sitting inside of the party after seeing this tremendous wedding, and that's where we'll start it off. Go ahead, Kane.
All right, so Kane's gonna look around at the party. Does he see any guards?
Yes, he does see guards. He
Okay,
sees some at the entrance as everyone's coming in.
okay. Are there like guards posted around kind of the perimeter of the room or anything? Just running kind of security or whatever,
Yeah,
keeping an eye over things.
yeah. I mean, there's not a huge amount, but there would be enough for what you would expect for something so important with all the nobility everywhere.
Okay. Do the nobility kind of care? Do they seem to be paying any attention whatsoever to him?
No, not even a little bit.
Okay. So Kane is going to slip into some empty room somewhere, and he's going to transform his appearance to match that of the guards.
Okay. Roll a stealth check to see if you get noticed as you.
As I disappear into one of the rooms.
Yes.
Okay. I have disadvantage. Oh, goody. Same number. That's a +2. That would be a 14.
Yeah, I'll say that's good enough. They're not really keeping too much tabs on people.
Okay.
You're able to go good way.
Alright, so I'm going to slip in and then change my appearance to match that of the guards.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just go back out. I'm going to just start eavesdropping on conversations, trying to gather any information I might about Abner.
Okay. So you start to walk around. You hear something about this really stuck-up elf that says, "How dare you, Lady Margaret Greystone?" And they start to get into the huge argument, something about someone's land was destroyed or something or other. You walk along. You do happen to catch a whisper a little bit. You see Earl Grimesworth and Quester Hughes. They start to talk a bit more intently. They are about to leave and to walk out, as they notice that things are starting to get a little bit too too crowded for what they need to talk about. In that conversation, you do happen to hear something about the helpers, and one in particular needs to be maintained.
Okay. Like, the way that they say helpers, does it sound like they're referring to, like, the staff on hand, or could it possibly be referring to, like, the Luck of Fools, or...
Yeah, so it says specifically, they start to talk about Quester's Thew starts to talk about transferring the ownership of the helpers, or the idiots, as he tries to explain.
Can I
And
roll insight to try and identify what he means by the idiots?
Yeah.
Oh, goody. Insight +5, that'd be 21.
Yeah, so you can, I mean, you've been around town for about 3 weeks, and so you can assume you know a little bit about Quester Hughes and what he's done, and you can assume that it's him. I don't know if you've necessarily seen him specifically, but I mean, he looks very wizardly. He looks very fancy with brand new robes. He's got some golden inlays on his giant beard. And you can assume that he would be talking about the Luck of Fools.
Okay. I'm going to try and stay within earshot of this conversation.
Okay? So they start to get into it and start to talk, and they walk outside. And they slowly start to walk down a corridor that's off to out of the main great room that you're at. There still are a few people if you walk through the same door as them. There are some people in the hallway. And they start to kind of get more involved in their conversation and start to become less aware of other people until...
I'm just going to walk behind them like I belong there, like I'm a guard on patrol.
All right, you're a guard. Yep. Okay.
So
Um. Oh, yeah, they don't notice you whatsoever. So they walk down to the end of the hall that you're in, and then they kind of turn left, and then there's a door at the very end, and they open the door, and then they shut it at the very end of the hallway.
okay. I'm going to what do I want to do here? I am not equipped for picking locks. Nor would that be advantageous here. Are there any vents up in the ceiling by chance?
The vents? Not really.
Yes, that I could kick open and crawl through to eavesdrop. I guess I'm going to attempt to listen in at the door.
Okay. Roll get the perception check.
Okay, that would be, where's my perception? +5 again, 24.
Okay, perfect. So you kind of stand up, but you like your ear is kind of like pressed up against the wall. It's not like you're like lying on the ground listening to the crack. Like you're still trying to like. I'm guessing you're still trying to have some sort of semblance of a guard as you're standing at the door.
Yep.
And so as you start to do that, then you kind of squish up against, and you are able to hear the conversation pretty well. As you kind of settle in, you start to listen in, you're able to fully listen into the conversation as it goes on, which essentially starts off with Quester and Grimesworth. They start to get into it, and Quester says, Well, I've received your payment, Lord Grimesworth. You have? That's great. And as agreed upon, I will transfer the ownership of the helpers, the people that you love so much, to your own control. Along with that, I will also, if you can meet me tomorrow night, I will show you exactly how to do it. I will transfer the spell and how it was done into your care, and give you control so that you can control your new son-in-law. To which he responds, "Oh, that's great. Where do I meet you?" And then Quester continues to explain, "Well, I have a new house thanks to your very generous payment and other successful ventures. If you come to my house," and he kind of describes where his house is at, "then we can go from there." And I said, "Oh, thank you. Well, we shall certainly do that." And then he pipes up, "Oh, but do keep in mind, you will only get control of 2 of them. The third helper, the now evil one, I will maintain for my own purposes. We have unfinished business to attend to." To which Grimesworth replies, "Oh, very well. I don't need him anyways. And one more thing while we're talking." "Yes?" "What is the status of Tarim?" Quester replies, "Ooh, well, what do you mean?" And Grimesworth says, "Well, I heard some stories. I heard that only about a quarter of the city died, and that there's a huge force out there. Somehow they were able to convince the biggest giant to turn on the others, and that they're out there somewhere in the woods." "Oh no, don't worry about that. That's fine. They'll be fine. Just let them go. As far as I understand, they're going off to the mountains. Maybe talk to the dwarves. It doesn't matter. Your biggest concern is to take over the city of Tarim. In which case, well, you just keep doing that, and I'll handle everything else." "Oh, very well." And it continues on as they start to talk about other things. But that's the main gist of what you get. That's essentially they're transferring over control of the necklaces to the Grimesworth, but there is one person that you can assume is potentially Bait or Abner is being held control by Quester Thews.
Okay, me as a player, sure.
Right, and so obviously
don't think-
Kane.
Kane
I don't
hasn't
know.
figured it out yet.
Right, I don't think that's what that's what he heard. You can decide how much he actually understood of that. I don't know if he would actually know, because they would have actually mentioned his name other than the evil one is being controlled by Quester, and that the others are being transferred over.
Yeah.
And then from there you can that kind of it dies down and starts going into other political talk about different things. And for the rest of the time that you would be there, Abner wouldn't have been mentioned, or anything close to him would be mentioned.
Okay. I guess I'll wander back in with the rest of the crowd to continue listening for any clues.
Okay. You start to go around. You're not able to hear anything. You go for quite a while until all of a sudden somebody runs into the party screaming, "Help! Somebody's been murdered in the town square! Everybody come quick!" To which everybody looks up. What? What are you talking about? And they say, "Oh, it's horrible! There are bodies everywhere. They're just we don't even know who they are, but there's so many people just dead. It's a horrible, gruesome scene. Everybody come quick!" Which kind of starts a little bit of panic, and they all start to gather together, and they all start to head out to see what the commotion is.
Since I'm still dressed as a guard, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to mimic whatever the guards are doing.
Okay. So they're going to kind of head the charge to head out to the town square to see what happens.
Okay.
Navare, you decide what you're going to do at this point, but as you're sitting there trying to show up the gargoyle on his feather,
he succeeded, remember?
yes, as you are showing up the gargoyle, not trying, as you are showing up the gargoyle, who's boss, you see a flood of people start to go down and flood out of the party for some reason and start to go into the town.
Navare looks at the party of people and decides that he's curious enough to ask Lanford if it would be a good idea to follow. And Sir Lanford says no, so he's safe.
All right. Well, I'm going off alone. That's fine.
Okay. All right, so you start to head down. Kane, you are kind of leading the charge as you go down. It takes you about 5 minutes or so, 5-6 minutes to make it through, as the guards are also trying to push their way forward to find out what's going on. And they come up to the town square where they see a whole bunch of bodies just everywhere. It's kind of a gruesome sight, as there are 4 bodies that are completely eviscerated and just completely, like, they've got bite marks everywhere, and it's a pretty gruesome sight. But as you look around, you happen to see that there are two other bodies that aren't actually dead, and they start to get up and they start to look around, and they start to move over and move towards the closest town members they see, and they start to attack. They start to bite and claw and scratch.
Okay.
As these zombies, or what you can assume are undead, these creatures have come back to life somehow and are starting to attack others.
I think I'm familiar enough with undead to immediately
Yes.
identify them.
Yep. So you know exactly what's happening as they start to attack, and each one kind of goes and they grabs another townsperson and turns and bites him. and starts to be a gruesome sight as it starts to kind of spread around, and the guards are starting to mount resistance to get ready to go into attack.
I'm
as
joining
they
in.
fight. All right. They'll look at you. They look at you and nod. They say, "Everyone, get
Oh
ready!"
no! You don't get. Let me
Oh, you
rephrase.
don't.
I'm going back to my normal appearance. There's not enough time to stealth it either, so just magically changing back to my original appearance. And so the one that I was at the party, and just charging straight in.
To attack the zombies or to attack the
Yeah.
villagers?
That's
Okay.
zombies.
Okay. So you do that. They all kind of look at you surprised, but they notice that you're attacking the zombies, so they all join in, and they all run into attack as well.
So as I'm running in to do this, well, I guess none of you guys are there to see this, but he would just materialize a big old halberd out of nowhere.
Okay.
So
Perfect. And with that, I want you to roll initiative.
12.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to scramble. I wasn't expecting the guards to join into this fight.
They don't have to be there. They could easily die off. They are guards, and it is your story. Just because I'm alone doesn't mean you have to pull punches, man.
I know. I would still I would still say that they're going to do it. They've seen people attacking the town. They see the zombies attacking the
All right.
people. So I'll say that out of the at this point there's about 4 zombies that are out there starting to attack, and then as you start to mount towards them, they start to kind of turn, and there are 3 other guards that join you as well. And then we will move it over to this one. But you're not there, and you're not there, and you're not there. Uh, sorry. Oh, I can't give you control of it. I don't have the gear for some reason. Well, we will continue on as these zombies start to come up and attack. And then, for simplicity's sake, these are your guards that will be coming in after you.
Okay. Is the zombie in green a female zombie, and that's a dress?
And that one looks to be actually a little bit more. Looks different than the others. The other ones look like they're kind of weaklings, and
So that's the boss zombie.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Gassed or whatever they're called.
Yes. Okay, cool. Sorry. So you said you rolled a 12? Yes, 12. What was your initiative?
12.
Okay.
So, which entrance am I coming in from? Like, did we come in from the south of this map?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Cool. So you are up first.
Okay. In that case, let's see here. How far away is that? All right. I am going to click. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Boots of Speed, which doubles my walking speed and gives disadvantage to any creatures who try to make an opportunity attack against me.
Okay.
And then I am going to zip right over here.
You should be able to control your guy now.
I know. I'm trying to decide which square I actually want him in. Yeah, let's say that. That'll work. And I will make a. So I'm gonna charge right over there, and this one here, I will try and sweep the legs out from underneath of him, or rather chop them off if that's possible.
Okay.
With my attack.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And that is for 9 damage.
Okay.
So does he successfully fall over?
So you got a 15 to hit?
Yeah.
I would say no. It's like the fever would be broken, but he's still able to kind of move. I expect a higher attack to full on like chop his legs off completely.
Okay. Then I'm going to target the other one with a follow-up attack. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
again, doing the same thing to him. Again, aiming
Okay.
for the legs.
So for that one, for an 18, I would say that you're able to completely like break his leg and shear that leg off.
Okay. So
Which he kind of
is he prone now?
yes.
Okay.
He is prone. Give him the snail for prone.
Okay.
And then this guard is going to come up and help you on this side while the other two.
The one attacking the prone zombie will have advantage.
Right.
Okay.
The other one, he's going to look down at the zombie and he's going to attack the one that is down. And that hits, so he's going to hit them with a spear. Well, he's got advantage. Let me see if he gets a critical. Nope. Oof. So it does 2 damage to that one that's lying on the ground. And then these 2 guys start to attack the big guy. And the first one hits, but the second one does not. And he also only does 2 damage. Now it's the zombies' turns. They are going to look at you. The guy on the left is going to look at you, and he's going to start to get up and wobble over, and he's going to try and just whack you and slam against you. And he got a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That does 6 damage.
All right.
And then the other guy on the right side is going to attack the guard. Oh,
From
he
the
gets
ground.
Yep, he got a natural 1. So he tries to struggle and wail up, and he just kind of lightly caresses the guard's leg.
Hey, I think he likes you.
Yeah, I think so, but now's not the time to talk.
Sorry.
Okay, so the big guy has 2 attacks, and he attacks the first one here for a lot of damage. Well, 10 damage. Man,
Man?
said, oh man,
Hmm.
guards do not have a lot of hit points.
Nope.
And then the other guy is going to come over and attack this guy. Oh, and he got a natural 20, which hits. So he got 6, 7, 8 damage to that guy. And it goes back over to you.
Okay. So for the guy that's prone, I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master feat to take a -5 and +10 to damage. That would be a natural 20. So that is 21 damage.
Okay. And you were attacking the guy on the ground?
Yep.
All right. So. Oh, yeah, there's no way. DC 5 plus 21. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I
okay.
will turn to the other one that is up and attempt to. Again, I'm going to aim for the leg to down him like I did the first guy.
Okay.
And again, with the Great Weapon Master feat, this will be a bonus attack I get to make due to the crit. That is a 20 something to hit.
Yeah, that would go through and make it through the first leg and then partially through the second one, so he's able to fall. He falls down.
And that is going to be for 9 damage.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he is. Barely. But he is still alive.
Then I will, like the first guy, use my weapon feat to hit the prone target with the -5 penalty.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yep. That definitely hits.
That's for an additional 12 damage. Oh wait, nope, I forgot to add some. That's an additional 12 plus 5 is 17 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. He's not gonna come up. He's not gonna come back from that. So he full on dies.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my movement to come up behind this guy.
All right. And the guards are also going to come over and follow you. And he's going to attack the big baddie. And he misses. And then the one in front of
He
him
has
is going to attack.
advantage. Flanking.
Oh, right. Well, he still doesn't get it then, because he rolled a 4 and an 8.
Okay. Just a reminder.
Yeah. Make sure. Yeah, he does not hit. Okay, so then the other guy that's in front of him goes to attack, and he gets a 17 that hits. So he's going to stab him with his spear. And this time it actually does something. It does 8 damage to the guy as he looks, "Get it back, you evil devil!" And then just kind of stabs him in the chest, and the zombie barely blinks, barely does anything as it absorbs the blow. And then the last one is going to attack the one right in front of him, which hits. So he does 6 damage to that one. Okay. Perfect. And now it goes back over to the zombies. And the big bad guy is going to attack the one in front, the guard in front of him. Oop, and he got a natural 20 for the first attack.
Fun.
Good times. So he does 6, 10, 15. That guy's dead. He just goes and just slams him, and just as he gets hit, then his face starts to kind of crumble away as its necrotic damage takes over, and this guy dies. And he's going to go through and he's going to attack the next guy, the next guard, which misses. And then the other guy is going to attack the same one, same guard. And he's going to get that, so that guy also misses as well. I don't know why your thing or your numbers keep resetting, but I have the turn order in my head, so I know what we're doing.
I didn't even notice until you said something.
Yeah, it keeps every. I don't know what it is, but I like look away and to go check the stats on another thing, and then come back to the tab, and it's there.
Weird.
Okay. So top of the round, it is your turn. But as you get up and you start to get ready to attack, um, you notice that there's someone else that has kind of walked into the ring, into the square.
Okay.
Is
Tell
the
me
other
more.
person going to walk into the ring? You see Crumb walking to the ring. I don't know where Crumb is.
Sorry. I wasn't sure what you want. Okay.
Yes.
Kane, I'm here to help.
How did you even know?
I was asleep and I had a dream. Durakil came to me in a vision and showed me that there was something needed, some urgent help needed. So I've
Got
come to
this.
assist.
Good.
Would I be coming from the right? Isn't that where the tavern was?
Yeah. Yeah, we'd be coming from the right.
Oh, up there. I was like zoomed in too close. I'm like, I don't see where I am.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll initiative for me, Crumb.
19.
Dang. Durakil, why don't you kill some zombies?
All right.
You wanted to send this result of the roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
All right.
You have to click on your guy before you roll.
Ah.
Okay. So
How
yeah,
many?
you
Each of those squares is how many feet?
5 feet.
Okay.
There's
So
a
is it-
little ruler tool over on the side that you can use to see the measurements.
Oh, I see.
So.
um. So is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. All right. I'm going to move closer. I can't move closer.
Oh, you can't move closer.
I can't do anything. I'm frozen in place.
Controlled by
Durakil finally ran out of batteries.
And for the record, this was pre-planned, Dane. This wasn't a panic moment. This was actually pre-planned. This wasn't a pulled punches thing. I intended this all along.
understand.
That's 40 feet. Boom.
Aim for the legs.
What in the world? The whole browser just like Roll20 just kicked me out. Hold on. Something funky's going on. Were you measuring? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I somehow can go 40 feet now in walking speed.
Cool.
Now
All right,
you're
so
able to make it to that zombie.
I make it to the zombie,
Aim for their legs.
and I let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. How hurt are you,
I'm not hurt. I'm good.
Kane?
I took 6. I'm fine.
You're still fine. Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. Right. I'm just gonna just take a swing and go after that zombie right there. So, gonna ready my. I gotta do my hit.
You get a advantage because you're flanking him. He's engaged actively with the other guy. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Oh my goodness. And my damage. 15 again.
Okay.
15.
Nothing if not consistent.
And I get another. Wait. So I take a swing and I'm aiming for kind of his midsection. I don't know what that does to him.
You
Like
just
swing it like a baseball bat kind of a thing.
yeah, a whole bunch of viscera explodes out, and well, you're hitting him from the back, so like kind of gets lodged. His sides are kind of exploding out as you
Does it cover
wail
the
on him.
Does it cover the
Yeah.
guard in front of him?
Yep.
And
Ah!
then that is one of my 2 attacks. So I go again. Roll hit again. For this one, I'm gonna bring the after following through with my baseball bat kind of swing. I'm gonna carry the momentum and swing the axe down on his head.
Okay. That hits. Try rolling it again. I just want to see, because if it's stuck on 15, there's something funky going on.
Is damage? Okay, hold on. I'm trying a different thing.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be stuck on 15.
Okay, that's fine then. So I want to make sure it's not a permanent loop of 15 always. So yeah, that hits, and that does.
So
You do
30
connect.
points of damage total.
Okay. So you slice him through the side, and then he kind of jolts, and then you go and you slam onto his head. Oh, and he dies.
I sliced him in
As
twain.
with your immense strength, you go down, and you get about halfway through the body as it kind of unfurls, and then just falls down.
I mean, I guess that works too.
That poor villager.
And now it is your turn, Kane.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my great weapon attack against him.
Okay.
That will be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, so 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 10 is 21.
Okay.
And again, aiming at the leg.
What did you get for your attack roll?
17.
Okay. So that doesn't bring him down. 18 was the DC I had for that.
Okay, that's fine.
So
My
that does not
second
bring him
attack
down.
will be the same, so.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ooh, natural 1.
That does not do it.
Really?
Yeah, it does not.
Oh, come on, please. Alright. Well, that's all I got. So,
All right. It goes over to the guards now. They're going to go through and both surround the bad guy on either side. As he gets a dirty 20, which works. Oh, and he gets 9 to hit for that one. That was a pretty good hit. And then the other guy, gets a natural 1. So he tries, and then like as he starts to like stab the guy, he gets terrified because the zombie starts to breathe at him, and he kind of falters, and he just full on just doesn't even attack. His courage fails, but he still stays there, and he's deciding what to do. And then it goes over to the zombie that looks at him, and he gets a 17 to hit, so that definitely hits. And that guy dies. As he gets terrified, he goes to try and stab, but doesn't, and then the zombie takes advantage and looks up and breathes and says, "You're." Well, he doesn't say anything. Just goes and kind of scowls and then slams him, and then once again his body just kind of deteriorates down as this guy dies. And then with his last movement, he's going to turn around. He's going to face you, Kane.
Okay.
And it goes back to Grum.
All right. I'm going to see. With Thunderous Smite, do I need to say I'm going to cast that first, or can I roll to see if I hit, then cast Thunderous Smite?
You have to declare the attack, I think.
Yeah.
Unless it specifically says in the description that
It
you can
says
do it after the roll.
the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration.
So
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to
to
cast the
declare
spell
it.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for my first, I'm going to move closer. I'm going to come right here. I know what it is. I'm holding a baby and driving this with my left hand. I keep bumping the back button on my mouse. Okay. When I'm diagonal like that to Kane, can I touch him from there?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite.
Hey.
Which is a bonus action. So that means I only get one attack, right? Or no?
No. A bonus action. You do your bonus action, and then you still get an attack, and then do your second attack.
Okay. So cast the Thunderous Smite. So that's, I guess, active now. I'm supposed to click something on this. Hold on.
Yeah, you see the little button on the bottom of Sweet
Oh,
Mercy?
that's not what I wanted to do.
That's the Thunderous Smite button. That's how you turn it on.
I clicked. Wait, cast. Oh no, that's rolling the. It keeps rolling. That's rolling the damage. That's only supposed to happen if I hit him.
Yeah. So roll the attack for your axe.
Okay. Yep.
And then if you hit, then
roll the damage.
Is
Yeah.
this still advantage?
No. Because
If
it's
I
now facing you. Well, it's facing Kane, but I wouldn't say you're flanking at this point.
well,
If
so
you move behind him, it would be.
there. So I kept walking, moved behind him,
Yeah.
and sorry, hold on. Now I have advantage. Roll. I
Yep,
think
that
I hit
hits.
him.
Yep. You roll again and try for a critical.
I thought that was with advantage. Was that not?
So advantage, you roll twice.
Oh, I guess I didn't click it right.
Well, you might have, and it might have only sent over the higher of the two.
Or somehow the exact same number.
Hold on. I'm gonna try that. Okay. What does that give me?
Okay.
Yeah, so I had it selected the first time.
And it did just send over the higher of the two.
Yeah, it just sent the higher of the two. Okay.
Okay.
So I take a swing, I hit, So I'm going to first do my slashing damage, which comes across as 13.
Okay.
And then my thunderous smite as part of that, which, by the way, my weapon rings with thunder. It's audible for within 300 feet. The attack deals the damage I'm about to roll. If the target is a creature, is it?
Yes. So it has to roll higher than a 12. Your save DC or gets pushed back into Kane and falls to the ground.
Nice. Okay, so here's my damage.
Does this do any damage to things around it?
No, it specifically says to the creature,
To the
Okay.
creature, it
To the-
just
to the
knocks them
target.
back.
to the target
Yeah.
creature.
I just had to ask because sometimes the thunder
Yeah.
spells like to do AOE. So
I thought of that too. It's specifically to the target creature.
cool.
It's just loud, and everyone hears it.
It goes boom, and then
Definitely not a stealthy attack.
All right, and then come back, Ty. Don't leave me. Go the other one. All right, it does not get pushed back. It stays
All right.
on its feet.
Cool. And after that attack, I get one more attack, right?
Yes. That misses.
And I miss. Okay. My turn is over.
Okay. Go Kane.
That was really, really loud.
Sorry about that.
All right. I'm gonna aim for his legs again.
Oh, but I have advantage now because of thing. Yep, nope. That would be a 7 to hit.
Nope.
And for my second attack. Oh, wow, my dice have turned traitor on me. That is. Oh, did I? No, I didn't declare that. So this is a normal roll. Sweet. This will be a 14 to hit, so still a miss.
Yep.
So.
Okay. And then it is the guard's turn. He's going to take a swipe, and he misses. And then goes to the zombie's turn, and he kind of is unsure to go who to attack, and then he goes to looks about, and then he looks at you, Crumb, and then he
Come on, Bobby, bring it
gets a
on.
little bit hesitant, and so he turns around, and then he attacks you, Kane.
That, attaboy, Bobby. Come on, bring it on.
Alright, so first attack is an 11,
Miss.
which I'm guessing misses.
Come on,
The
Bobby.
next
You can
one
do better than that.
is an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
I didn't mean
And you take you take 14 damage.
What type?
7 is 7 is bludgeoning and 7 is necrotic.
Okay. I don't resist either of those, so there we go.
All right. And it goes back to you, Crumb. Hello, Fifth.
Awesome. All right, so
Hello.
I'm going to start off my turn by using a bonus action. And I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Kane.
Okay. What does that do?
Sanctuary Wards a creature, which is you. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. They have to beat a 12. If they fail, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. It doesn't protect you from area effects like explosion of a fireball. If you make an attack, if you cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Pretty much,
Okay.
instead of it attacking you, if it fails its saving throw, then it's going to turn
Although
over to.
it's your turn is next, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, wait. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Instead. Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm just going to just use my axe again. Just do normal attack. We're still at advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Alrighty.
turn back around.
We still have them flanked, so.
That hits.
Oh, that okay. I guess I hadn't been rolling with advantage. That one showed up right. I was doing it wrong. My apologies. Okay. And it does not good damage. Wait, what just happened?
12 seems good to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 12.
Hey,
And I swing again.
that hits.
And I do this damage.
Right. And Kane, it's your turn.
Alright. My 2 attacks will be great weapon attacks, since I have advantage.
Hang on, how are you having advantage? Because he doesn't. You both don't get advantage. One of you
Why
will be
wouldn't we?
facing him. Because he
He's
would be
still
facing one or
flanked.
the other.
He's still flanked.
He's not flanked if he's pointing. If he's looking at you.
How so?
Because he's looking at you. Like, why would he be flanked if it's like he's like actively engaged with you?
Because
When-
there's still 2 of
When a
us.
creature and at least
Alright.
one ally are within 5 feet of the same enemy but on opposite sides, the enemy is flanked.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what the rules say,
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
Okay.
regardless of their orientation.
So that's 11 to
Sorry.
hit, which misses.
Yes, that misses.
But the second one is a 22.
Okay, that hits.
That is for 25 damage.
Oh man. Yes, that definitely hits. Let me
Again,
see.
aiming for the leg.
Yeah, that full on. You were able to make it through both legs.
All the things.
And then, yeah, he full on just as you gather your strength to go, you slice through everything, and he completely falls down, and then he struggles to breathe. Well, struggles to get up to start to attack, and then falls down to the ground. And he's about to die, but right as he's about to die, then, well, as her as she's about to die, her countenance kind of changes, and then like life pops back into her face. As she falls down on the ground, she sees you, Crumb. Crumb, they've come. He's going to take it. The bait, your friend, is going to take it. You must stop him.
Take what? What is he going to take?
And then he dies. Or she dies.
She said that he was gonna take the bait.
Bait's going to take it.
No, I think it's gonna take bait.
You think it's gonna take bait?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I didn't say it. I'm just telling you what she said. I bend
I wa-
down and I poke her on the side of the head and be like, "Hey, tell him again."
I think she's gone.
I mean, temporarily, sure.
I lean over and touch you and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Heal you for 8 points, apparently.
Okay.
Guard that sees you kind of stumbles up. Hey, you got any more of that going around?
Sure. And I touch him and heal him for 12.
He gets up to full health. He jumps right up. Oh, great! That was awesome. Perfect. So we'll let
All
you
right.
stew on that while you're trying to determine what she said. And
I was
then
going to try
fifth.
and talk to the guard, but yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. We can come back.
Okay. Fifth, we will
Yes.
jump over to you.
What? Okay. What?
Are you
How much time has passed?
GM? Are
Yes.
you sure you want to jump over to him? We have
Yeah.
been trying to maintain a certain age range here with our programming. Just saying.
Well, I
Is
guess
it safe?
Well, I would assume it's. I'm not going to go into details. I don't
Okay.
know. Well,
I'm just saying.
so
To answer your question, it's been maybe an hour.
yeah.
So yeah, like when they. How about we
So-
fill me in on what's happened so far?
Right. So to start off, you go and you started to see Quester Thews and Lord Grimesworth talking, and you were about to investigate when Eleva got super impatient and she pulled you away and said that she needed to take you away to talk to you.
Wink,
And
wink.
so she pulled you away to leave. At which point, Kane decided to start walking around to try and hear if he could hear any news about Abner.
Impersonated a guard.
Yes, he impersonated a guard. He walked up and he overheard Quester Thews and Lord Grimesworth talking. Specifically, as a player, you can know that he talked to him about essentially transferring over ownership or control of the Luck of Fools to Lord Grimesworth. And then after that conversation, then Kane went back out, walked around. Someone ran into the party, said there was a mass murder, and then the whole crowd ran up to the town square, where Kane started to fight the zombies, and then Grum got a inspiration from Durakael after his
vision.
His mental change, saying there was a problem. And so Crumb ran as fast as he could to the town square to see Kane fighting and pretty much destroying all of the zombies.
Huh. Okay.
And you're caught up. So I guess to keep it G-rated, what would Fifth do? Would he just proceed with the events of the
Yeah. Yep.
thing, or would he try to get out? I don't
Nope.
want to roleplay that clearly, but how would
No,
you?
it'd be fine. Like he's taking a stab at just doing things.
Okay, so we'll
He
just.
may have been even more eager than he realized, but you know, he's not aware. He just went with it.
All right, that's fine. Then we will just let that go, and then we'll catch up with him in the morning.
Great.
I'm not going to do any of that.
Great.
All right. Oh, and Navare also thought that he should leave because he saw the crowd of people, and then Sir Lansbury told him that he needed to stay. So he's still in the competition with the gargoyle.
All right.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay there, Navare, or are you going to? How much faith do you put into Sir Lan or whatever his name is, Lansbury, Lancelot, Linus,
Lambert.
Lambert? Are you gonna full on just believe that we
Kyrell,
need
you're
to stay
muted.
there?
Kyrell, you're muted. Or gone.
Or gone? Okay, well then he's still a
Or
gargoyle.
both.
Okay, and we'll go back to you, Crumb, then.
All right. So looking at the guard, did you hear what she said?
Um, I yeah. Um, let's see. What is his? Yeah, he would have heard. Yeah, I think she said that Bate's going to steal something or take something. Wait, Bate. Oh, you're. Where is Bate? Where isn't
He's
he your
been
friend?
yeah, he's my friend, but he's been missing. He left. Don't know when he'll be back.
Oh, well, yeah. From what I thought, she said, it sounded like he's um sounded like he's going to take something. And roll a perception check or a history check, Crumb, to see if you recognize the body.
Okay. An 11.
I would say you recognize her before. You don't remember her name, but you know you have seen her before. Something about the Thieves Guild has kind of popped into your mind. You recognize she has something to do with the Thieves Guild, and that's all you can remember.
Hmm. She does look familiar to me, but I can't remember where. Alrighty.
Well, I've never seen her, so sorry.
Yeah. If Bate were here, he might know. Or Fifth. Or Shay. Just kind of scratching my head. Well,
Navare, would he have known?
I don't think so. But maybe. And I look at the card. What are you going to do with her body now?
Well, we're gonna burn him. We're burn her. We can't have zombies going around. I mean, you have to look at the mess around. There's bodies and viscera everywhere. We can't risk this getting out.
Can you wait to burn her until the morning?
Um, I guess so. That's gonna be pretty gross, though. I mean, why do you want us to wait till the morning?
Maybe my friend Fifth knows who she is. Do you know who she was?
I no, I don't. I've never seen her before.
Hmm.
But I mean, well, I mean, she is pretty much cut in half, so I'm sure she'd fit into a chest. I'm sure we could lock the pieces of her up overnight if you need.
Yeah, just in case. But plan to burn her tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can bring my friend Fifth to see if he can identify her. Where can we find her tomorrow morning?
Uh, we're just gonna leave it right here. To be honest, I don't want to touch her more than we have to, so we're just gonna put her right. And he calls over some other city guards to kind of come in, and they're starting to gather a crowd around of guards, and they.
Hey, GM.
So what brings over a chest? Yes,
What race was this girl?
halfling.
Okay.
So then I think a little bit more. All right. How about Kane?
Huh?
Should come. Kane, come with me. Let's
Okay.
go get Fifth. I turn to the guard. I'm actually
Okay.
going to see if I can get my friend right now.
Okay, you do that.
I'll be back. If it moves, don't let it move.
If it did it again.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's see. I touch the guard. Wait, hold on. Yes, I touch the guard and cast protection. Wait, hold on. How long is this? No, that's not gonna work. Never mind.
Don't burn all your spells now in case we get
I
into
know.
another fight, man.
No, I know. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I cast
Yeah,
twice. Okay.
they stand around and like a couple of them have like torches and they're like ready to like set the corpse on fire if it so much as moves, and then go, no, keep her. We can't do that yet. Like, oh, right. They turn around.
Well,
They all have like spears that are like pointing at the corpse just in case it moves.
I'll try to hurry. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go, Kane.
very well.
And so I want to head back to
So
the manor where Fifth is.
Yes, we're coming
so
to
that's-
interrupt you,
that's
Jonathan.
That's not where Fifth is.
But we don't know that.
Yeah. Just for you. That's not where Fifth is. But like, definitely, if Fifth was doing this, he would definitely at some point have been like, okay, we need to move somewhere where those guys can't come and interrupt us because I know what's gonna happen. Because that's not where it is.
So we hurry
they
back.
would probably be at like one of Fifth's hideouts in the city.
He has hideouts in this city.
He's got at least one. That's where he hid his stuff before the trial.
Would there have been enough time
Oh,
for you
yeah.
to make your way through the crowds and everything?
I mean, he's had an hour, so
Yeah, there'd be enough time. I mean, because he'd be pretty antsy, I'm guessing. So they'd be
Gotcha.
pretty quick to scuttle along like rabbits.
No. Nice.
Ba-doonch. All right, so
Okay. So yeah, you guys head back to the manor. Navare, with your perception of 16, you see them coming back.
I shall ask Sir Lanford if I should go talk with them. And he responds, no.
that tree. Oh, that tree.
the tree is enchanted by the Gargoyle clan. Wants you to just stay a gargoyle forever. No. All right. So
Okay.
we get up to the door.
So I want you to roll a. I want you to roll a perception.
Me?
Crumb. Well,
right.
both of you, and then Navare, I want you to roll a performance.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Crumb, you don't see anything.
14.
Okay. And what's your performance, Navare?
13.
Okay. So, Kane, you look up as you're walking in, and you see a gargoyle, and you see another gargoyle that isn't a gargoyle at all, and it is. You do recognize Navare is just sitting up there. You're welcome to do with it what you will, but you do recognize that Navare is sitting up on top of the building.
I wave.
And I notice you waving, and I look up, and I don't see. I turn. What? Who are you waving at?
Goyle that looks like Navare.
I look back up and squint.
I so you'd be able to see him after you like actually concentrate on looking. After looking for a while, you'd recognize, because it's not like he's looks like a gargoyle at all. He looks like himself. So
Right. I yell up,
And-
"Hey, Navare!"
Navare is just silent, but he does take notice of the both of you.
There was an attack in town, and some people died. Something about some undead. We came to get Fifth. Have you Is he still inside? Do you know?
He is completely quiet.
Navare? I turned back to Kane. Are you sure that's Navare?
I mean, it looks like him.
Look back up. Hey, Navare! Do I see him moving at all?
He is as still as possible.
All right. I look down on the ground, look for like kind of a small rock.
Oh,
Okay,
Fred.
no, man. I see what you're doing. What's coming? I'm like, okay, hang on. I'll go check. And I just clamber up the side of the building.
I find a rock and I just palm it.
Do you have a climbing speed, Dane?
I have climbing gloves.
Oh.
So I clamber up the side of the building.
Remind me. Let me just double check.
The gloves of swimming and climbing. While wearing these gloves, climbing and swimming don't cost you extra movement, and you gain a +5 bonus to athletics checks made to climb or swim.
Okay, yeah, that'd be enough. It's not going to be that hard to climb up there, so you're able to get up to the top.
So I go over to investigate Navare. Up close and personal.
Okay.
Hey! Hey, Navare! This is you, right?
He is completely silent, basically on all fours, with his wings kind of slightly spread out.
Can I position myself so I'm standing between the gargoyle and him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you on how close you want to stand, Navare, but I would guess so.
I would say fair distance, just trying to act like a normal gargoyle.
Okay.
I look up. Is it him?
Sure looks like him. I reach over and, like, try and move the actual gargoyle a little bit. How sturdy is it on there?
It's very sturdy. It's attached really well.
Then I reach over and I do the same thing to Navare. How sturdy is that?
How hard are you trying?
Well, the first one was super sturdy, so I'm gonna give this one a good shove.
Okay, then roll a contested strength.
Just pure strength, or is this athletics?
I would say strength, because it's just a matter of whether you can push him over and whether he can stay cemented down.
All right,
He
that's
can resist
that's a 19.
I got 16.
So I wouldn't say you fall over completely to your side, but you completely get disheveled, and you move over, and you kind of lose your balance a little bit. So you have to, at the last second, you catch yourself, but you do very visibly move out of the way with his shove.
He moved.
After fumbling, he would regain his balance and look at Kane for a little bit before just going, boo.
Is it him?
Yep.
Hey, Navare! Hey,
He real quick looks down at Sir Lanford as he pulls him out and whispers if he should talk again. And Sir Lanford replies, "Yes, let's go." I was not prepared for this.
So yes.
Yes,
you were
I'm
prepared
gonna-
to say a gargoyle.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you can talk now, because otherwise, the next thing I was gonna do is shove you off the building. So
Oh. I am glad that Sir Lanford has decided that I shouldn't be shoved off a building. And thank you for not resorting to that first.
you're welcome. You really should, maybe rethink how much you listen to the tree.
Oh, no. Sir Lanford knows.
All right, if you say so. I guess it's your player's decision. So
What?
Hey, Navare. Hey, Kane, is it really him?
Yep, it sure is.
Yes, Crumb, it is me.
Do you know where Fifth is? Is he inside?
I am not too certain. Ah, wait a minute.
Do you want to do like a stealth check versus his perception as he was a gargoyle, maybe looking into the right direction?
Yeah,
Or do we want to say Fifth snuck out the back?
I would say he stuck out the back. I mean, yeah, and with all the commotion, like it'd be hard to point out specifically
All
you
right.
when you don't want to be seen. So
Does
you don't.
this manor have a back gate entrance, or it seems like it would be a fortified with like a?
I mean,
Yeah, but like
knowing what we know of Elaba, she probably knows all the ways to sneak out.
Ah, that's
right.
true.
One like the way I
Ah,
view it, the way I
yeah.
picture it is the gargoyles are actually like on the manor house itself, and not like on the surrounding like gate and stuff. So she'd be able to get away without being noticed. So you do not see them leave the mayor.
Gotcha. I don't recall, so no. I haven't seen much since I've been up here.
All right, I
Hey,
pocket
Navare,
the rock.
Yes.
do you know much about the Thieves Guild?
Yes, I do. I am a part of it.
Hey, Crumbs, he might know. He says he's part of it.
Part of what?
The Thieves Guild?
The Thieves Guild.
Yeah, that's why we were looking for Fifth, remember?
We were. I thought we were just. I wanted him to help see if he knew who that lady was.
Right. Fifth, or Navare might know.
Oh, okay.
Does this have to do with the attack on the town?
Yeah, it does. Some halfling chick was trying to talk to him, seemed to know Crumbs, and now she's dead. So we're looking for someone who might have known her.
Oh,
You want to come and help see if she looks familiar to you? What's left of her?
well, I suppose I can give a look and
So
see.
Navare, you know that Thuni, the leader of the Thieves Guild, is a halfling woman.
Oh.
So you would instantly make that tie of it might be
Wait.
her.
Did we mention that she was a halfling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Well,
I
yeah,
mentioned it was
she's
a
a
halfling chick.
yeah, she's a halfling because Kane cut her legs off.
Well, now she's more like a gnome, but whatever.
Why is she no?
Well, I mean, she was already short, and then I cut her legs off, and now she's a little shorter.
Oh.
I mean, she was
And-
trying to kill me at the time, so.
Oh.
About what time is it right now?
Like 11 o'clock at night. It's dark.
It's pretty late. Okay.
Yeah.
So I still go up to the door, put my ear up to it, listen carefully. I knock.
I'm gonna clamber down while he's doing this.
Okay. How hard do you knock?
Pretty forcefully because I'm in a hurry trying to find Fifth, and we just came out of an attack, so adrenaline probably a little harder than normal.
Okay.
Pretty
So,
loud
I'm
booming.
sure it.
A servant comes up and opens the door. Yes. Oh, hello. Yes.
Hey, is Fifth here?
No, I don't believe so. I have not seen Master Fifth or Lady Elba. In fact, no one has seen them since your completed ceremony.
Okay, well, I'm looking for him. There was an attack in town and we needed his help. If you see him, tell him to come find us meet us at the tavern.
Yes,
At
yes, I
the
will.
Holy Cow.
I will indeed.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes, good night.
And at this point, I turn around. I'm assuming that Kane and Navare have. Wait, Navare, were you hopping down too?
Yeah.
or gliding down.
Oh yeah, gliding. Yeah.
So I turn around, see you two, and Fifth's not here. They don't know where he is, but
Well, that's okay. I mean, he's off making weird babies, so.
yeah. Well, let's go back and Navare, maybe you know, maybe she looks familiar to you. So I start heading back.
And we follow. Or at least I
Hey,
assume we
yeah.
do.
Okay, so you make it back down to the square. Things have started to kind of simmer down as people start to go to bed, as it is late and the excitement has died down. But the town square is completely lit as there are several guards all over cleaning up and doing everything they can to recover from this mess. And you walk up, and the guard that you left behind sees you coming up. Oh, you're back!
Hey, I couldn't find Fifth, but my friend Navare here, maybe he knows. And I motion to the remains of the corpse to Navare. Does she look familiar to you?
Is she?
Yes, it is. You recognize it as Suni, the leader of the Thieves Guild. And make a perception check for me.
Perception. 25.
So you recognize that there's another kind of line of bodies, and you recognize three other bodies that have turned zombie are also members of the Thieves Guild.
Oh dear, oh no.
What's
Hey,
wrong, buddy?
The woman, she was, well, I guess she was my leader of my thieves guild. The others I know as, passerbys, as other members.
Well, it sounds like your guild's completely screwed, man.
It would appear so, yes. That is certainly a way to put it.
Well, I mean, I could have put it some other ways, but there's may or may not be little kids listening, so.
That is fair. Well, ay. I wonder if something else happened at the Thieves Guild itself to have caused this.
Yeah, she said something about Bait was going to take it. I don't know what it is. Why is Bait taking it? Do you have any ideas of what that could be?
I am not too familiar with anything special. I'll be honest, I kept to myself mostly. Only did what Sir Lanford told me to do. So, would you both be willing to go to the Thieves Guild with me to see if anything happened there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Are they? Should we go now or go in the morning?
Probably now.
Okay.
I think going now would be best, yes.
All right. Do you remember where they are? I mean, you know how to get there, right?
Yeah, I think I could find my way.
Do you have to ask the tree?
You know what? Now that you bring it up, I will. Sir Lanford, the second twice removed from the left. Should I bring them to the Thieves Guild? He says that it'll be okay. He trusts you guys.
Okay, good. See, we had that connection back at the tavern, so.
That is true, yes.
All right, so you know where to go. we'll say that right here is the entrance to the Thieves Guild. And so you start to walk along, and yeah, you're able to go. The guard bids you farewell as you leave, and hey, wait, can I burn this now? This is kind of gross.
Yeah. And I do a quick prayer over the area, for the deceased.
Okay. So as you're walking away, you notice they're piling up all the bodies, and then one of the guards walks out and pulls out his hand and takes off a glove and casts Fireball.
Before all of this, I loot the bodies.
Okay.
Real fast gremlin hands.
So the guards, I mean, you get maybe 3 silver from the guards. The thieves guild, for the thieves that you, the 3 other thieves you get, we'll say 5 gold between the 3 of them.
Hey, look, now I have money.
And Sunnis, you'll probably have something. I need to figure out what that's going to be.
Okay,
So
that's
to
fine.
be determined.
Okay.
But you do find something on Sunni.
All right, cool.
And yeah, so that happens. You loot them, and then they light the corpus on fire with a blazing inferno as you walk away. And you
As
make your
I-
way over.
As I
go
pass
ahead.
the guard, I'm gonna lean over and whisper in his ear. Hopefully the GM doesn't bring him back as a ghost.
What's a GM?
Oh, well, I could totally go into lots of detail about this, but we've got something else to go do. I'll tell you all about my religion when I come back, though.
Oh, okay. Bye then, I guess.
Okay, bye! For anyone playing along, my character's faith and religion is GM/players.
Oh man.
He totally believes that he's a character in a game.
Awesome.
Okay. Things are starting to make a little bit more sense now.
Nice.
I like
You
it.
have a bunch of loaded up slashes.
Say what now?
Oops, sorry. Hugging with my wife.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are able to make it to the.
So how is Elba doing?
Thieves Guild. Are you asking 5th?
Yeah, I was asking Fifth, who jumped in here for a moment. Apparently he and Elba are doing something with some slashes, so...
Oh man,
I
Oh,
know, right?
I don't even want to know.
I don't know. Anyways, Thieves Guild, alright.
yeah.
All right, so you make it to the Thieves Guild. There you're very familiar with how to get there. As you approach, though, you see that the entrance is just completely wrecked. And there used to be kind of an intricate system to be able to get in, and the door has just been completely ripped off, and there's a hole that just kind of goes into where the Thieves Guild would be.
Hey, Navare, is this the place?
I hate to say it, but yes, it is. Though it shouldn't look like this.
Well, that's good, because if it looked like this before, I was going to say you kind of lived in a dump, man. But, yeah. Well, let's go in and see what the rest of the damage is.
Sounds good with me.
Do you want me to take point?
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to take point as far as marching order goes.
So you walk in and go through there's a kind of a twisted series of corridors to get down as you steadily start to get down deeper underground. And then you walk up to kind of the second entrance, which also has a door that's completely broken off. and then there's kind of a great room in beyond that. As you walk in through there, you see kind of a similar scene to what you saw up above in the town square. There's just bodies littering everywhere.
Can I tell which of them are undead? Or if any of them are?
Yeah, you see 2 or 3 that are undead. You hear kind of and you look up to the side to the wall, and you see that there is an undead that's still alive, but it's being pinned to the wall by 3 crossbow bolts. So it's not able to get up. It's being pinned. It's completely stuck there.
Can I just go lop its head off?
Yeah.
I just nonchalantly just go floop.
And then the head just kind of rolls forward, and then it dies.
There you go, Susie. Rest in pieces. See you when you wake up.
You also see another. You see another person that's lying there on the ground that's also kind of moving around, and he kind of turns over and looks at you. Navare.
No, I'm not Navare. He's over there.
While we're walking through
Navare,
here,
come over here. Someone's calling for you.
Oh.
Crumbs, they could probably use a heal. They're not looking so good.
as we entered and what was it that was pinned against the wall?
Zombie.
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 Okay. Seeing that, I cast Divine Sense. So I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. So you don't sense anything that's like eminently coming at you. You do sense there have been remnants of bodies scattered throughout the area. Like it's a pretty big room that you're in, and you do sense the now deceased zombie that's been pinned to the wall, but you don't sense anything else that's coming at you to attack you.
All right. I go over and cast Cure Wounds on the guy on the ground,
Navare also goes over and casts Cure Wounds.
but only heals him 3 hit points.
I heal for 5.
Okay. So he kind of, as he heals, he literally looks like he's about on the brink of death. He's got a crossbow bolt somehow straight into his chest, and as the combination,
Yank the crossbow bolt out as I'm casting
yeah.
my Cure Wounds. Okay.
So with the combination of your
wounds can
healing
heal.
spell, he's able to heal up, and then he kind of gets up. Oh, thank you. I almost died. That was
What
the most
happened?
terrifying thing in my life.
Death's overrated. It's not that scary.
Speak for yourself. I've
Well,
never died. Yes.
Yeah, I've
Have you
been there, done that.
You've died.
Oh yeah,
How are you here now?
magic.
Hmm.
Anyways, enough about
Okay.
me. Tell me about you.
Well. Right. So, it was terrifying. We were all sitting down here when all of a sudden there was a huge noise, and a flood of undead came in. We held our own. We attacked them as best we could, but ultimately they survived. And leading them was that guy, that turtle, that bait guy. He was leading them. He came in.
Wait.
He came in shrieking. What?
Bait? Like, my friend Bait? It couldn't have been him. Why would he lead them? How do you know it was him?
I mean, he's the only turtle I've ever seen. And he looked like him. He didn't smell like him or act like him, but he definitely looked like it was your friend Bait.
Hmm. Okay, go on. What? So he came in. What happened?
Mm. Well, so he came in and he demanded to know where the treasury was. And he fought and fought and he killed everybody and then he went over back into the back room where the treasury was and he I think he stole something. It's right around that time is when I got shot and then I fell down. And then right before I lost consciousness, I saw him walk away and he was holding a dark crystal gem that we restored. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. But he stole a gem out of the treasury and then he left.
You know who might know what that gem was?
Um I don't know. Maybe I don't know, maybe a wizard of some kind or maybe a cleric. They might know. I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Hmm.
Did Suni know?
I mean,
Wait,
I
Navare,
assume
did you
so.
say her name? Did you reveal that that was Suni that died?
I don't think he
I
did.
don't think so. No.
Let me retcon
Actually,
that. Would your leader have known?
there we go.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure she would have. We should go ask her. Well, he gets up.
She's dead.
What? What do you mean she's dead?
Well, I killed her again.
Oh, well, she was a undead, and so she had to be dealt with. I'm sorry.
Oh, so that means it's officially we're done then. All of our plans is all gone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Which way did you say this treasury was?
It's just in the back over there.
I head to the treasury.
Right.
I stand up. I guess I was crouched over talking to him. I stand up and follow Kane into the treasury, and as I'm walking, my divine sense picks up something about Kane. Um, like I'm detecting something about it, about him. Um, what's the hallow spell? Unholy power? Is that right?
I think isn't Hollow spell the thing that makes it so dead things don't turn into zombies?
That's what I thought. Uh,
Let's just look it up. Oh no, you make a hallowed area.
It's an area that is
It can't be.
infused with holy or unholy power, right?
Yep.
so you would sense unholy hallow power coming from Cain.
As I'm following him into the treasury and I sense this about him, I kind of slow. Kane,
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
are you? Sorry, hold on. I'm reading something real quick here. Um, Where'd it go? I sense some unholy power in you.
Okay.
Do you know what that's about?
No. Can you be a little more specific?
All I know is that I can sense unholy power emanating from you.
Well, I mean, I get my powers from somewhere else, so maybe you're picking up on that.
Is Kane classified as a fiend or undead?
Maybe.
I cast. I'm going to channel divinity and cast Turn the Unholy on you.
I'm gonna turn to the DM on a ruling on this.
You just cast Turn Undead on your undead party member?
All it says is that each fiend or undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they're turned. What does that mean? Turned what?
Dead. It kills
Turned
them
holy?
instantaneously.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
want to do that.
Well, it's not.
I was
It's
like,
not
wait.
dead. It's not dead. It's like
Well, it says they're turned for 1 minute
Oh, you're right.
or until they
okay.
take damage. So that's why I'm
yeah.
wondering what
So
turn means.
you don't
Doesn't
like.
it-
Turned holy?
Yeah. No, I think it just means turn and they literally run away from you.
That's how I read it.
Interesting.
That's it. Like he
It
turns
says I
around
can-
and like
I can censure fiends.
yeah. So I would
I don't know
say
what censure means on that sense.
yeah. So if they fail, the undead must use all of his actions and abilities to move further away from you for 1 minute.
Ah.
So
Oh,
yeah, I
no,
would say
I don't
roll
want to do
a.
that
Well, okay.
Aw. Okay.
then. Well, I guess it would be a test to see if he's, because I don't know for sure if he's like a fiend or undead. So that was the point of the test. But I
You
was like,
haven't
wait,
asked either, so.
Yeah.
true. Well, so in detecting that, I'm gonna, yeah. Are you undead?
Well, yeah, I just said so like 30 seconds ago.
Well, you said you had died. Wait,
Yeah.
the gears are turning really hard in Crumb's head right now.
I feel the same way.
So how are you?
Like I said, magic.
Some dark magic.
Ah.
What brought you back? I mean, you're not alive, are you?
I
I mean,
mean,
are
I
you
am, but
undead
I'm
too?
not.
So I want to know more, but maybe now's not the time.
Well, honestly, I
you're-
don't know
you're-
much.
Are you a good person?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Does my No, I guess I can't necessarily.
I mean, I've already told you what my goal is.
Then remind me of your goal again.
I'm supposed to kill Abner Titanborn. Or rather, seal him into this thing. And I pull out the Millennium Puzzle looking thing.
Oh. Wait. Okay.
This is out of character, but did your warlock patron bring you back?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay.
Well, we
Is
should
that
talk
who
more.
Shaniqua is? Is everything coming together now?
We could talk after session. I'm more than happy to share.
Well, we should talk more about this when Fifth is here.
Okay. Can we go?
So-
Can we keep going to the treasury?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of keep a weary eye on Kane moving
Alright,
forward.
assuming we make it to the treasury, I'm looting anything that's in there.
I wanted to
Okay.
try and loot something too.
Okay. They being the Thieves Guild is very successful, so
I'm aware.
you would have
Yeah.
quite a bit. I would say full on, we'll go 2,000 gold is what you'd find. I don't know how you're gonna carry it all.
Does there happen to be a bag of holding in there by chance?
You know, there happens to be one.
Hey, check that out. I'm gonna take the bag of holding and put everything else in there. You can get me the list of what I find later.
All right.
And ditto. And as you're looting too, I'm telling you what I'm finding. I'm assuming that we're communicating with each other, or are you keeping it secretive?
Oh, I'm not even actually checking. Once I found the magic bag of holding, I just started shoving everything in.
Starting shoving in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, come on, Krebs, just put it in here.
All right. So we're contributing to the bag and taking a little bit to fill that up.
So you,
I will
As
be
you're-
I will be checking enough to make sure that I'm not putting another bag of holding into the bag of holding or other dimensional things.
okay.
Why not? That sounds like a fun time.
As a player, do you actually know what happens when that happens?
No, but I have a guess.
It opens a rift to the astral plane and sucks everything in.
Ooh, fascinating.
It's basically a one-way ticket to getting yourself killed.
Pretty much.
That almost happened to me.
Yeah, it did. Okay. You're able to do that, and as you're looting, then the other member of the Thieves Guild, hears you and walks up. Hey, what are you? He kind of looks around. I'm just gonna help you, and he starts like grabbing as much stuff as he can and shoving it into his pockets.
Hey, no, you got to put it in this one.
No, I. And he
Well,
looks
then
around and
Well, then it's not helping, man. If you just want to take it, just say that. We'll
I
share.
want to take it.
Okay, take it.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm putting it in my pockets.
Okay. Anything in particular you want?
I just need the money, and he looks around and he grabs a shiny dagger studded with gems and this thing.
Okay, go for it, man. I mean, you said the Thieves Guild's done, so this is all free for all. I have no qualms sharing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm the leader of the Thieves Guild. And he starts to grab a bunch of stuff, and yeah, after a couple
Now-
minutes,
Now, I mean,
Sure,
Navare might
yeah.
have a problem with it, but you gotta ask him.
No qualms here. I have what is mine.
All
And
right,
he's
there you go,
just
man.
Standing outside the doorway.
are you gonna get in at all, or just gonna watch as they?
He just watches.
All right. So yeah, after a couple minutes, you're able to clear everything out. It's quite a horde, so you're able to get it all out. And I will say that you do find 2 extra bags of holding that are there.
And I take one of them to help fill up stuff. I'll be
Here,
the
Crumbs.
one.
Here's another one. That's how you got it. So, just role playing it.
Perfect. And then then the third one's sitting there. Hey, can I have this last one?
Yeah, man.
So he picks it up. He dumps a bunch of stuff in, and then all right, well, I guess we're done. I don't know what else to do. He looks at you, Navare. What are you gonna do?
Well, Sir Lanford has told me to stay with this group until this matter is settled, so with them I shall stay. For you, what are you going to do?
Well, this Thieves Guild's dead, and I heard that Tyreem is dead.
You can come with us.
What are you guys doing?
Then we're gonna kill Abner.
Who's Abner?
Oh, some crazy powerful necromancer guy.
Ugh. You have fun with that. I'm gonna go retire.
Okay, I will have fun with that.
Okay. Well, I guess good luck. And Navare, you should stop talking to plants. We meant to tell you. We meant to have a sit down with you, but we don't understand it. Your plant thing is just it's just weird. We don't understand why you would listen to that plant thing.
Well, it's very obvious. His player decided that should be what he does.
What's the? Never mind. Okay, well, you do you then. I'm gonna go.
Wait, before you go.
Yeah.
And I walk up to him. And I just kind of put my hands on his shoulders and look at him. Follow your passion. And always remember the good things in life don't come easy, but sometimes sometimes to find out if you're truly old is to fall on the street. If people laugh, you're still young, but if they rush to help you, you're old. So, goodbye.
He looks at you with complete and utter confusion. Nothing, absolutely nothing penetrated through what you said. Okay. Well, my passion was thieving, and the thieving's gone. So, okay, bye. And then he turns around and walks away.
Good luck. May the light be with you. As he leaves.
You too. And he walks away. So I don't remember. Has Kane made the connection that Bait is Abner?
I don't think so.
I think he suspects because
Sorry.
he's running off of a rumor that Bate started calling himself Abner on one day in town for a little bit, which is what led him to the Luck of Fools in the first place.
Okay. Okay, that works. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just curious on what he would get from this encounter, but we can find it out as life goes on.
So yeah, he's working under the assumption that Bait is Abner, but he's smart enough not to mention that to Crumbs because he's already realized that Crumbs doesn't get it in their first interaction.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you completely loot the Thieves Guild and come out much more profitable. What do you do?
Let's go home.
Yeah. I'm feel a little tired from that fight.
No, it wasn't
We
that
head back?
bad.
No. I mean, it's been a long day for me.
Yeah. Let's go.
And I head back with the group to Holy Cow.
You guys make it back to the Holy Cow, and as you walk in the door, one of the servants walks up to you. Hey, Crumb.
Yeah.
There was this wizard guy. He was looking for you.
A wizard guy?
Yeah, his name was like I don't know. He was a real. It wasn't Quester Hughes. It was some other guy. I don't remember his name. Oh wait, he wrote it down. and he pulls it out. I don't know. I can't read these letters.
Here,
And
let me
then
try.
he hands it to you, and you see that it's written in a very elegant, like cursive script of Ezra Hardin.
Who did you give it to?
To you.
Okay. It says Ezra Hardin. Do you know anyone named Ezra Hardin?
Oh, yeah. I think that was the other wizard from the other town with my cousins, the other giants.
Oh yeah.
And I turn and look at the lady that who was it? Waitress? Someone?
Yeah, it's just a
Barmaid.
waitress that worked there. Yeah.
Did he say where I can find him?
Um, he didn't. He said that he'd come back though, so I guess just hang out in the morning and maybe he'll try back again. He said it was really important, so you might want to stick around in the morning and maybe he'll show up.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for that message, and always remember, if you're being chased by a murderer, hand him some scissors and run away, because you can't run with scissors.
Okay, that's very enlightened of you, Crumb.
That's so clever.
Oh goodness.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel great. A little tired. It was a really long day for me. A lot has happened, but ready to
I
finish
see.
getting my rest.
All right. All right. Well, you go take your rest, and we'll see you in the morning.
And so I turn around and go to head upstairs, and as I do, I look at the group, and as I'm going into my room, I kind of holler down the hallway, remember, sleep with your swords or your weapons, because if we die when in our sleep or a volcano erupts, our bodies will be found and put in museums as warriors. And then I go in my room and close the door.
Hey, Navare.
Yes.
This is kind of my first day with you guys. Is he always like that, or do you think he's still a little tipsy from the ceremony?
Crumb has his moments, but that was the first time, at least that I've seen and remember, that he has given sagely advice.
So he's a little
Small.
tipsy?
I have no idea, honestly. He could have a screw loose. I have no idea.
Okay.
So Lanford, is Crumb phone crazy? And Sir Lanford says yes. He
There's
is just
something
crazy.
ironic about asking a tree if your party member is crazy.
I mean, like, to be fair, it is an 8-ball, so, you know, there's some reason. Slightly.
Okay, well, as long as he's just crazy,
I'm sure he'll recover soon.
I'm just gonna say he's a little tipsy. And that's where his craziness is coming from. Hey, Hrock!
It is fair.
Rock's actually not there.
Ooh.
Hrock?
Rook's still. He hasn't come back yet from the party. I think he might still be cleaning up.
Oh, is he dead as well?
What? Why would he be dead?
Well, I mean, there's been undead in the city attacking people, killing people. But,
What?
I mean, it's not a big deal.
It very much is a big deal.
I need a room for the night.
Oh, right. Okay.
And now
So
I
it's-
actually have money to pay you guys, so I don't have to just, stay down here.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll set you up, and we'll settle you in the morning.
Okay.
And then she walks you up and shows you to a new room. or shows you to a room that you can use.
Okay. Does it happen to have a magic pumpkin that talks in it?
It does not.
Okay.
You have not seen Pumpy since
Oh, I'm
you've been
aware.
back.
I assume it's a Bates room, so I was really getting at, did they put me up in Bates' room?
Right. They did not.
Did
Okay.
Pompey ever get transferred, actually? Or is he still inside the other inn?
That's an equally valid point,
Yes, that
Oh.
is a question.
but
All right.
nobody seems to care, so.
Yeah, so you guys are all settled down for the night, and you fall asleep. And Crumb, you have your well-deserved rest after your massive turmoil.
Yes.
Fifth, you also fall asleep playing checkers.
Exactly.
And yeah, and that's probably where we're gonna end it. I've got some other stuff, but I need to identify where I'm gonna go next.
I want to go to the beach, if that's cool.
I
You
want
want?
Fifth back and Bait back and Shay back and oh wait.
Dang
Let's
it, we're
see.
kind of like losing half of our party, haven't we?
I know.
Cool. Well, there is no beach, unfortunately. If there's not anything else, then I will end it.